So I'm here with Chris and Ben from Smash It to Pieces. So how are you guys?
Just woke up.
Just woke up?
Yeah.
Same here. Coffee. Ready.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're at the tail end of your tour now, aren't you? You've been touring with two incredible bands, Dark Divine and Enemy Inside. How's that been going?
I mean, I've been out now for 7 weeks on tour straight, and this is the last week, so it's going to be 8 weeks when it's done. And I think this is probably the best tour I've done so far.
Really?
In terms of
cool.
Like good people on the tour, good crew, everyone gets along really well. I think the band styles are really a good fit for each other, and also we have females on the bus, which is pretty nice. It's good for the guys to have a couple of women. Everyone behaves better. Yeah. So it's a super nice tour actually.
Amazing. That's so
really
cool.
nice.
I want to get into your latest single, Hollow. I mean, I've had that track on repeat.
Thank you.
The synth at the start of that track just like hits me like a truck, and it's just incredible. And I can tell it's a bit of a heavier, darker track, but it's also quite uplifting. Is that contrast intentional?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would say that I think it's always good to. If you want to have a darker song and then you want to have a lyrics that have something positive with it.
Yeah.
It's like we not want to be stuck in the dark.
No.
We want to be like see the light somewhere.
Yeah.
And in this song, it's really telling the story about how we view the humankind at the moment. Everybody's wired to the phones, to their own beliefs, and it's like we're losing humanity, but everybody's alone. But we're alone together.
Yeah.
And that's like the theme of the song.
Okay,
that we are hollow, but we're hollow together.
It's about like AI and all that sort of stuff, like taking over and sort of just how we're sort of getting lost in technology. Is that what it's about?
Exactly. I would say it's we're not just losing to technology. We're also losing. I'm looking for the word. Alltså jag är nyvaken här, men we're losing like our. Vad heter det? Förutsättningarna eller sina förmågor.
That was Swedish, by the way.
Yeah. AI will translate.
I'll try to put captions on, it's fine.
The opportunity, or...
Fuck.
I feel like we're getting quite lost in...
I don't have the word at the moment. My English is so bad.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, but I think we pretty much...
pretty much get it now.
Also, I mean, you've just released a Japanese version of the first time, which was crazy. And you've done Japanese vocals on it, I was so surprised. Is that the first time you've done that sort of
First time. I can't really remember how this collaboration came about, but we have been for a while talked about Japan and how to go back there and basically do a new, because we were there for like 13 years ago, right, something like that. Yeah.
Last time you toured there.
Yeah, and then we kind of lost the whole going back thing, and we have been so into going
American.
US and Europe and the whole Eurovision thing, and we have this half Swedish, half Japanese girl that is one of the biggest TV profiles in Tokyo. And I remember somebody told me that she was in this big TV program in Sweden, so we kind of contacted her and saw if she wanted to do something with us, to get us in Japan.
That's cool.
And she was like, yes, let's go. So we did the first time song together. That was a song that she chose out of the songs that we had.
Oh, that's cool. She handpicked it from your 25 album. Oh, nice.
And she did her parts. After we released that song, she was like, we need to do this in the Japanese version also. And I was like, okay. So I was probably in the studio for 4 days trying to nail the lyrics for the Japanese version. It's no AI involved. She sent me the lyrics, and she also sent me the voicemail, how to pronounce the words.
But say, that's something you had to struggle with?
It was really hard. I mean, I've never been that frustrated in a studio before.
Really?
But we nailed it, and she actually told me that a lot of the people over there thinks it's a Japanese singer.
That's the best compliment you can have. Yeah, that's so cool.
So we're going to go there this summer, and we're going to do a TV show, I've heard.
Okay.
And primetime TV show, and then we're going to do a show there, showcase show, and see how it is.
So
there for us.
Have you got a tour there as well coming up, or?
We're just gonna do one show in Tokyo now, and try to see, you know, how the crowd is over there.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So, but they're like top 5 on our listening platforms.
Okay. What's your top 5?
Actually,
Germany.
UK.
UK.
It's top
we
for
do
us
love
as
you
well. But Germany, Sweden, of course.
Yeah.
Finland, US.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's kind of all over the place, really.
Yeah. You want to, I guess, as a band, you want to always evolve. No matter how big you are, how big you get, there's always levels you can reach. I imagine you just want to, you know, smash to pieces across the globe.
Yeah, of course.
And I imagine that's one way it's a good way to branch out to them.
And this tour we haven't done these kind of big shows before, so we kind of see that the audience is getting bigger.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice. Almost had a sold out tour.
Yeah.
Across Europe. Yeah, we're in a good place.
Yeah, I want to touch on your production as well. I think that's something that really stands out to me personally. Obviously, your visuals are huge. Your sound is even bigger. And it's just really cinematic. I wanted to ask, sort of, what comes first when you're creating? Like, not just even the music, just everything. Is it the sound? Is it the emotion, the story?
For us, I guess for me and Benjamin, we are more are into the songs more, doing the songs, making the songs, and then we have like a production team, which is more of Per.
Yeah. Okay.
The other guitarist.
Yeah.
He's more into the whole making the live show make sense around our songs.
Yeah.
Of course, we are in the story when we're, for example, when Banjo and Per are writing the songs, which they are the main songwriters. I'm more into in the end of the songs, more to have like Banjo says, like how do you say, like the sugar on the
top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say for me it's always a combination, because I write for different. Sometimes I write for myself, just to tell and to make an emotion come alive.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Smash, I love that we have this universe where you can just bring out your inner Marvel story.
Yeah.
And then you can translate it into a song, which has both emotional meaning, but also a little hidden stories from our universe.
Yeah.
That tells about ghosties or APOC or in the band. So it's always fun to have this talking about the real world, but we can do it from our perspective. Yeah. So we can be both political, we can be emotional, every sense.
And that's something as a huge like sci-fi fan myself, I've got a full Star Wars sleeve. But I think what that does really well, and I think what carries into your music as well, they're so good at creating these huge landscapes, huge worlds, but they tell real human stories. And I feel like that's something you guys do really well as well. Can you tell me what sort of, is it important having that balance?
I mean, for me, it's what you can visualize as a songwriter. You want to make sure that the people somehow are gonna connect with. And I want them to have it's like when you read the Lord of the Rings as a young boy. Your vision of that world was different from what you saw in the cinema, but it was magic to read and get the connection with your own.
Yeah, everyone has a different perspective on things, don't they?
Exactly, and this is the thing about us. I think the songs should just tell people what they translate our world into their worlds. Yeah. But for me, it's just making the whole creative part much more fun. It's open up for much more.
Okay, amazing. And I feel like I've got to touch on APOC. I feel like he's more than just a drummer in the band, isn't he? What does he represent as well?
He represents the mentality of all of us. Like, we have that. I think he's also uniting us.
Okay.
It's like Jesus for
he's like your leader,
Christians,
isn't he?
You know?
Yeah.
It's like he's even if, I mean, he's the drummer and everything, but he's also like our main character in every story somehow. And we had a story where we were almost like giving up on our dream.
Okay, yeah.
And before APOC joined the band, we just had this logo and the character in a booklet.
Yeah.
And then we were traveling everywhere, you know, as band do. This is like more than 10 years. 13 years ago.
At that time, we had been a band for like 8 years or something.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were traveling everywhere, and you know, it was so hard to get people to come to our shows. It was like
We had no fans actually.
we had no fans, but we were. I mean, we had released good songs, I think.
Yeah.
But everything went against us, and the economy went bad. Our private lives were kind of messy, and on top of that, no career, and you do everything to make it work.
Yeah.
And this is the point. We reached like this boiling point where either everyone is giving up because we're starting to like building up the frustration inside in the camp, and we are like, we need our savior.
Yeah.
We need APOC.
Yeah.
And APOC joins the band.
That's so cool.
And from this moment, I remember the fuel. Everybody was so fueled. We found something.
Also, this time we were like, we need to find a producer that understands what we want to do.
Yeah.
And then we found Dino Menenholtzik, which we have been having a 10-year relationship with at this point. Together with us, took this new smash sound into where we are today.
Yeah, amazing.
So it was a lot of things that happened at the same time that changed for us and for making us having an audience and stuff like that, you know.
That's so cool. It's like having. So you're saying, I guess you kind of needed that little bit of visual identity to push you even further to.
Yeah, because before APOC and before Arcade and everything, we were just basically, at that time,
blending in a little bit.
just guys with cool T-shirts and cool pants. You know, like every other single band.
Yeah. It definitely sets you apart, and it's even just from a marketing perspective, it's it draws you in immediately, and then you're like, and then you get the music, and it's the whole package. I think that's what you guys do extremely well. It's like just everything.
Yeah, but that was a deal change. That was a deal breaker for us. Totally. Like, can't even compare it. It's just mind blowing how.
Also really fun again.
Yeah.
We found back to the main core.
So do you guys get to sort of like play around with the storylines, or do you have someone on that permanently? Or
Founder of the story is Per Bergqvist.
Okay.
He's amazing in coming up with lores.
Yeah.
But on top of that,
He's
we
the
need to
nerd.
challenge him, and I'm also love to dig it in, dig in deep, and we talk and we challenge and we have fun during the
That's
process,
so cool.
and somehow it ends up really cool. But we're still on to next chapters. So.
Have you guys seen The Boys, the TV show?
I love that.
Do you know what?
Love The Boys.
APOC reminds me a little bit like Black Noir, like in his sort of characteristics. I've seen like quite a few like interviews and stuff, or like behind the scenes of him, and he's so hilarious. So it's kind of like, obviously you can't speak, can he? So it's
that's true.
Use his sort of like animations and his like jokey character.
What was the name of that guy?
Black Noir.
Yeah, Black Noir.
He's one of my favorite characters in the show, and I was like,
isn't he a clone of?
Of Homelander. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know stuff. There you go.
I haven't seen that.
You should watch it. It's so
One of
good.
the best series ever.
Oh, amazing.
The Boys.
The
It's
Boys.
the best superhero series you could ever
Really
watch.
is.
Because it's kind of a comedian comedy.
It's crazy.
It's brutal in every way. It's both comedian, but it's dark and it's slaughter, and it's like heroes would exist in reality. They wouldn't be morality higher ground. It would be like, I can use this for my own benefits, and you're a fucking weak person. I can just kill you.
So there is actually no like superhero strength.
Have you heard about the Force doctrine? The one with the Force always are in what do you say? Are in.
We actually talked about this a couple of days ago.
I mean, if you are the king. You decide. You are the one who put the rules out. If I'm have the Force doctrine, I decide what's okay and not, because I can end it. And in this, you have like the Man of Steel.
What
was his name?
Homelander. Homelander. The
Homelander.
Homelander.
Yeah, it's my understanding of English. Homelander. He is like the Man of Steel.
The Superman.
Can you imagine Superman? He's stronger than every other hero, so nobody can turn against him. So he has this sickness that he loves to be.
He wants to be loved, doesn't he?
He wants to be not loved, but I would say, because love is deep. He just wants to have bekräftelse. What is bekräftelse? Recognition, no?
Recognition and kind of
more shallow.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Yeah,
I know.
So okay, he wants like an influencer want likes. You know. So he don't care of who give him the likes, as long as most people just think he's the best.
Narcissist.
Super narcissist.
Okay.
And it's like a take on what if superheroes were in like the modern world, and it's like, and it's they would be all egotistical
and it's so fucking
maniacs,
brutal,
and
it's
it's
so good.
yeah, you gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's one of the best series ever.
It's crazy.
I'll check it out.
But I want to go back to the music. So I feel like, I know you might have had this question quite a lot in the past, but I feel like the Scandinavian scene, the Swedish scene of music is, and I've noticed this in the last sort of couple of years, definitely. I feel like, what are you guys cooking up over there? Because you've got so many incredible bands coming out of you guys, and so I spoke about Solent, Normandy, Imminence, like Siamese, there's so many incredible bands.
I think this is one of the reasons why we have so many good, like you said, like a lot of good music from Sweden for being such a small country. Not a small country, but the population is pretty small.
Yeah.
Like we have 10 million people over there. One of the reasons is why, because we come from the rehearsal room spaces, you know, that is funded by the government.
Right.
So the government is basically giving free spaces to people that want to make music.
Okay, yeah.
So we have that in the past for a long time, 50 years or something.
Cool.
And that's probably why we have so much music coming out of Sweden.
You're motivated to do it because you're,
Yeah.
you know,
So I think that's the foundation of it all.
One of the things is the culture of Sweden has always been to go through the dark times. I mean, earlier, before the electricity and I mean, the world outside of Sweden went on quite better than Sweden did. I mean, you were a big civilization, imperium. Sweden was dark and some potato, and like every fifth kid died during the winter, and almost, I mean, if I listen to my grandmother's, or it's so dark. From dark times, you always have songs, and the melancholic melodies is so into our culture. This is also part of it, that the culture that Sweden has, we have went through wars. I mean, the Swedish population has been really small against a big world for a long time. And like all European nations, we have been into war with, it's been so many wars going on. It's hard for other areas in the world to understand what's going on over here. And we haven't had peace for that long. I mean, it's not even 8 years ago. And a world that always having this war, peace, it creates people with consensus. What I mean with that is the people holding together.
Yeah.
And
music
sometimes we don't, because the less people are having the same values, foundations, you need more politics, because you need to force people to do what you think. And then you start to indoctrinate people, because you need people to follow your belief system. And therefore you have propaganda and stuff like that.
Right.
But if something grows over time, it's a national growth. And therefore it comes from survival together, doing stuff together, making food together, you know, this.
Yeah.
And I think that also creates this strong culture that we share, that music is important for our survival. And then you have, you have ABBA, you have something that coming up that we are like proud of as a nation, because we are a small nation. And the smaller, you have to lift up what you have. And somehow that came into the States, so the States were like, we're gonna make sure that kids have the possibility to try music and do music. And so I think that's also like, in the smallest areas, it grows the biggest dreamers, as I used to say.
Yeah, really true.
I feel like you're one of the bands that I've noticed that release so consistently as well. Like the amount of music you release is crazy, but also the quality doesn't drop as well. How do you maintain that? That's incredible to me.
We are basically music.
Yeah,
that's what we are, you know. And
it doesn't feel like a lot.
Yeah, well, it's
it's going too slow for me.
5 albums a year.
But that's because we are touring so much, so we can't really keep up with the music making, because when you're on tour, it's really draining, like energy wise.
How do you still? I feel like you still manage to keep out an album. It's almost an album every year, isn't it? Like that's very rare. I feel like for bands. It's really cool. But
I mean, we are music. That's the thing we're always coming back to.
And we have a smart way to make it, because I mean, today Pat is not here. He's home and finishing a song.
Right.
So, and before he was here, I was home preparing a song. So it's like we always have somebody working at the table.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Do you? I guess is that like the secret to it is you always chipping into it. So it's not like one person does most of it, and that's probably how it can get slower. Is it all just you all just sort of constantly at it, always working at it? Is that kind of the secret to it?
I would say that we have different areas when it comes to it, but the final result is always together. But it's like somebody is writing on the music video or preparing the video and the dates and everything, and somebody's preparing the song like I did this morning, and then Adam is on tour all the time, making sure that we have songs that people are coming to see, and then we send him into the studio, and it's like this never-ending flow.
Cycle. Flow.
Yeah, it's like tax money.
Yeah, amazing. I do a lot of band discovery on my channel, so what I want to ask is, if someone already loves Smash to Pieces, what are a few bands that they should probably check out?
Normandy,
of course.
especially the new material. Fucking love it.
Yeah.
Man, I don't listen to bands and music. It's like
you're so consumed by your own.
It's like I'm also, when you're constantly on tour, you enjoy the silence. So in between shows, I'm actually gaming a lot.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And try to just fucking escape.
Yeah. What games you playing?
Diablo 2, man.
Oh, nice.
Resurrection. Yeah.
Sick.
And I love those old games that they remaked. StarCraft 1.
Nice.
Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Armageddon's Blade, Worms. We started playing Worms again.
That's cool.
Worms Armageddon is so fucking fun.
Unbelievable fun.
It's
You never say no to a game of Worms. That's
no. It's So I like the older games actually more than the new ones. I have like an emotional connection to them when I was a kid, and when you're on tour, you just wanna.
It's kind of your release, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the crazy part, because the thing when people ask us about bands.
Yeah.
My brain is not wired to. I'm wired to create music, not to listen to it.
Makes sense, yeah.
So but if you talk about games, suddenly I'm like, whoa, that's what I want to do,
Yeah.
So during my spare time, I love to start my computer, play some Worms or Baldur's Gate or Counter-Strike.
Nice.
The way to stay in the creative mind is to let me breathe, not take too much impressions, because it's
because if you're creating music and you're also listening to music, then you're playing the music. Like I guess that can be so much.
Too much of the good.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah, that makes sense. You guys been going since, was it 2008? What's something that's kind of surprised you the most as a band? Like whether that's how well a song did or how well a music video came together?
That's a big question.
I think all of us are surprised how good the 6 Feet Under went.
Yeah, banger.
Yeah.
I mean, we were not prepared for that.
Really?
No, not at all. I mean, we had released so many albums before 6 Feet Under, and I think everybody agreed that we had songs that we thought were stronger earlier that never came.
I remember when 6 Feet Under was chosen by the board of Melodifestivalen in Sweden, and I remember I was running on the treadmill with 6 Feet Under in my ears, and I tried to force myself to like the song.
Really?
Yeah, I really disliked it.
Disliked it?
Yeah.
That's really surprising.
But then the story came in to the song, and I finally kind of could connect to it.
Come around to it.
And we did a story about the whole going through a depression thing, which I did at the time before. And that's why I could connect to it later on. Sometimes the songs that you never thought. For example, All Eyes on You. You like the song. I was like, I don't know about this song,
Yeah.
And then it went to become one of our biggest songs. It was our first ever big song with our own label that we own ourselves. So that was our first baby. That's the thing that's cool about doing the stuff that we're doing, because we're doing so many genres in this band, and we try to find the rock costume a little bit for every song.
It's so many failures before it works.
Yeah, of course.
It's like you can never know. It's like somebody like you. So we wrote that song 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
We were like, this ain't gonna be released in Smash because it's too soft.
It's never gonna happen, Which is weird.
I love that song. One of those stories where you're like, okay, we have no idea, and when it got released now, it's one of our top. I think it's top 2.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So it's crazy.
Yeah, you never know.
And I guess on the other side of that, is there any you've gone, I wish that, I love that song so much. Why isn't that
Exactly.
But I mean, to have kind of songs making it big in different categories kind of shows you that you need to like just release stuff and see what happens. Not be afraid. Just put it out there and just do your thing. Stand for it. Do the song as good as you can, and you never know.
I think as long as you guys are passionate about it and you're just releasing music, you know, I think that's the main thing, isn't it? You just want to keep releasing music, and I guess don't have any expectations.
And that's the cool thing with it. Just fucking release it. To the world,
and then get surprised. Oh, cool! It's doing well, nice. Or it's, you know, we'll just release another song. Like, but yeah, I think you guys are. I reckon you guys are just built for like that festival like vibe as well. Like a band I saw recently that you guys remind me of a little bit is Electric Callboy, and like that just fun festival energy. I think you need that. So what I want to ask is, what's kind of some of your favourite festivals that you've played?
My favorite festivals is probably Download.
Hell yeah.
I'm not saying that because we're in the UK, but we've been there 2 times, and we had really good slots when we were there. The last time we were in the big fucking super duper tent, and it was packed. That was a surprise for me to have that much people coming to our show. It was crazy. It was fucking packed. Yeah, I like you know, Grass Pop, Pink Pop, Rock 'em Ring. We had the honor to make it happen over there with Rock 'em Ring and Rock 'em Park. This is kind of a deal breaker.
Amazing lineups on Rock 'em Ring. Yeah, so good.
Yeah, Sweden Rock. We did that 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Finally, they hate us, but they eventually booked us.
Why do they hate you?
I don't know. It's they have a beef with us. It's a long story. I don't know what it is. Actually, I don't even know why. They don't like us until they liked us with 6 feet. Thank you for booking us. For us, I don't think. In the end of the day, it doesn't really matter where we are. For example, we played a small show. If you compare it to the rest of the tour, we did a 450 cap yesterday in Bristol in a boat. It was one of my favorite shows, actually, and it kind of went back to the good old days. You have shitty showers, it's messy, it's like the worst backstage ever. It's like spider webs everywhere, and it's like you hate it but you still love it at the same
you're
time.
In a hard level of a game.
But it's some vibe to it, you know, which is kind of I said it on stage, like I hate being here, but I still fucking love being here. So it's like a hate love sometimes when you come to those venues. My favorite show on the tour yesterday on a small fucking boat in Bristol. It's the vibe. It's as long as people are singing along to your songs and having a good time. Doesn't matter for me if it's a 2 meter wide stage or fucking 60,000 people in Download. Doesn't really matter.
Get a bit more involved with the crowd a little bit if it's a small stage as well.
And that's why some of the big, like super duper big bands sometimes do small club shows, because like club show tours, because they want to go back a little bit to where they came from.
Who reminds me of that is a band called Don Broco. You know, those guys, like I feel like they play the big stages and then they come back. Like I saw them in Brighton recently. They come back to the smaller venues because they just love playing. Like I feel like those, you can just tell where the band just loves to fucking play music. Just have fun with it, and I think you guys are very similar to that as well. You just like the energy you guys bring.
We just love drinking a little bit of wine and going up there and just have fucking fun, you know. I hope you got answer to your question.
Somewhere you got an answer. It's a brilliant answer. I got a question from my Instagram followers. Shout out to Sai. It's got a big one. What is your biggest inspiration?
Benjamin.
You can be music or non-music related.
For me, it's definitely, even if I don't listen to them so much now actively, it's definitely Miles Kennedy.
Miles Kennedy, okay. Nice,
He really made me start singing for real. I really hated my singing for a long time.
Really? You've got
in the
really
early days.
Unique vocals, I feel like. No one sounds like you. I listen to an ungodly amount of music, honestly, and you really stand out as a distinct vocalist.
Thank you.
Really, really.
I guess it's because I have, like, my influences and references are like all over the place. I don't have like a typical genre. You know, my favorite bands are, for example, Savage Garden.
Okay.
That was my first love for music, like the first album. And then you have, all of a sudden, I had this like trance era for like 8 years when I was a teenager.
That's cool,
Armin van Buuren, you know, all of those fucking good songs. And then I started listening to Pantera, and I had this like huge wave of just thrash metal. So I'm like all over the place, you know? And it all came down to like this American Breaking Benjamin, Alter Bridge, Creed stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm all over the place. And that's probably why I sound the way I sound, because I have a little Savage Garden in me, I have a little Pantera in me, I have a little Soilwork in me, I have a little blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
But Miles Kennedy, Alter Bridge, definitely Creed, Soilwork, Pantera, as I said, Savage Garden. Even Westlife, man. I fucking loved Westlife when I was a kid, you know? It's all over the place.
Amazing. What about you, Ben?
I would say, if I dig a little deeper and I go into a more philosophical mode, I would say the actual reason what keeps me going, why I'm doing this, is because I'm searching for the meaning of life.
Okay, yeah.
I think I'm looking within. Always try to find my place in this world.
Yeah.
And the closest I got to my nirvana is my way to make emotional real. Because every emotion in me has a melody. And I think that's somehow guiding me to... Maybe I'm just, what do you call it, addicted to feel. And if I'm addicted to feel, I can't numb myself too much. Because a lot of people numb themselves. They numb because they find a work that just works for them. Yeah. And suddenly they start to get numb, or they drink, or they take drugs. And I tried, but I recognized that the more I try to numb, I get really fucking destroyed. So I need to be...
Should be true to yourself.
I need to be in my flow as a river. You know, so I think that's my inspiration to keep that flow going.
Amazing. That's a brilliant deep answer.
Banjo is one of my... He was the one who took me into this band thing and making music. And before 2008, I didn't know what I wanted to do in life. You know, I was like kind of a drifter. I was in school being this cool kid. You know, I had those kind of benefits with that. And when I was coming out of school, I felt like a fucking shell. Like I was like, okay, now I'm grown up. I haven't done anything for myself. Like I haven't prepared anything. And then I met this guy, and he really was the reason for me to start doing this, you know? So Benjamin is...
So throughout school, you didn't know what you wanted to be in a band, right?
I was like a fucking drifter, you know? So he was the one who put the spark in me.
That's amazing. That's
in that way, you know. Yeah. So ever since then, we have been having a really good polarity between me and him. It's but So I should say actually you.
Wow.
Yeah. It's he's the reason why I'm here, you know.
Yeah, that's amazing.
One of the reasons. Yeah.
All right, we're going to end with a cheeky little quick fire round. You can be as quick as you want. Doesn't matter. What is your most underrated song?
I would say The Chosen One.
Okay.
I think it's super well written. I think it's super catchy, and it really tells a story about APOC. And still, it hasn't blown up, but it's one of the, in my opinion, one of the better songs. Yeah, we'll so The Chosen One.
Check it out, guys.
Check it out.
Get the numbers up.
I should say Cut You Off.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree on that one as well.
And Bend the Rules.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Bend the Rules is one of my fucking personal favorites.
Nice.
Oh, it's such a... If I could take one Smash Into Pieces song to an island, only one for life, it's Bend the Rules.
That's a cool question, actually. Like one song you have to listen to on repeat. And what's the song what you're most proudest of?
I mean, I have to say 6 Feet Under.
Yeah.
Because that was our big break and the reason why we can have this amazing audience. And just it kind of, even if we blow up in Sweden, like we're really huge in Sweden, it also rippled out outside Sweden to the rock audience. Yeah. You know, when the rock audience knows that there is a band somewhere making it big, it kind of rippled out.
I'm sure when that got released that you went into my radar as well, and I was like, I think that's kind of how
I have to say 6 Feet Under. It's done so much for us.
Yeah, and I would say then Somebody Like You. Yeah. But it's just because I think 6 Feet Under made the way for the other songs that blow up. So the 6 Feet Under are like the mother.
So it's like the catalyst for...
Yeah, exactly, the catalyst. Yeah. But for me, Somebody Like You is exactly what I dreamt of. To play live, to be close to the audience, to feel like we hear them sing along. This organic kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And I love when Adam is sensitive. I think that's my side, you know. So somebody like you has that gives me goosebumps, you know. Yeah.
And changing tune a little bit, what's your favourite, obviously we touched upon it a little bit, what's your favourite sci-fi film or TV show?
Aliens.
Aliens, hell yeah. I binge watched them like fairly recently, and the new show's incredible as well.
I have a fucking Alien tattoo.
Yeah.
But the Alien movies are just like...
So,
yeah, and I have to thank Disney for not fucking butchering the series.
Yeah, I felt like
it was pretty good.
Sort of
please don't ruin this. Please.
Please, Disney.
When it comes to sci-fi, my first step into that world was Terminator. Terminator 2.
Yeah.
So I remember that was one of those moments when I was totally like, whoa, I love it. And also that we have a little of that Skynet kind of thing going on.
I get
so,
that vibe,
yeah. They had it already back in 92.
Yeah.
Or 91 maybe.
Yeah. Describe Smash into 3 words.
Smash into pieces.
I thought about that before. Backdrop. Interview done.
Sorry.
So explain Smash in 3 words.
Just yeah.
Reach for dreams.
100% unstoppable.
Hell yeah. I like that.
100% unstoppable force.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool track. We should just next single.
100% force.
Can we cut it out? Jesus. We had such a good interview until now. Okay.
And finally, last question. What is one song you would say to a new listener, you guys got to check out, this is Smashed to Pieces?
Let Me Be a Superhero.
Yeah.
Or Higher.
Yeah.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
6 Feet Under.
I really like Trigger as well. That's always a big one.
Trigger, yeah.
All the songs.
All the songs.
No, but I guess Hollow, because I think Hollow is pointing towards something that we're going for now.
Right, well that's everything. Thanks very much guys for your time. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm really excited
Dumbest.
Yeah. I'm excited to catch you guys later.
And dumbbell.
Well, thank you very much guys.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Really nice.
Very nice.